So he'll soon in Hawa's name. The tribe of Dan will not be accepted. They are not numbered in Revelation 7. Revelations 14 is about sealing the Most High's true name in your forehead. Genesis 49, when all of the sons are being spoke to, the tribe of Dan, the Don is how you say it in the Aramaic Hebrew, when he speaks to his son, he says, "You are the serpent by the way, who bites the rider's heel." In Genesis 3:15, it says, "Cursed are you, on the ground you will go, and you will eat the dust of the earth all the days of your life." It says that the seed of the woman would crush the serpent's head, and he would, bite the heels. So if you study and cross-reference all these scriptures I just mentioned, you will find out that the Most High is naming the name of the devil, being Dan, Don in ancient Hebrew is how you say it, that we're given the first name of Satan in these last days, that nothing he does will prevail. He's even changed the Most High's true name from Hawa to Jesus Christ. If you trace that name, and you can Google it and find out what I teach is not a lie, that Jesus goes back to Zeus, Isis, Horus, Osiris. It's the name of an ancient Egyptian god, and it goes back to Isis, and that Christ goes back to Krishna, the sun goddess worship. That in Christos and Christos, and that was not his name. Look up the Aramaic Hebrew name. It's a Hawa, Asha. Hawa is the derivative of his name, which was what Eve's name was. He kept her name. He named her after himself because her seed would crush his head. He was in her. Eve is the mother of us all. And the serpent, man, was what entered her and made mankind Satan was a man. And if you study the sons of Cain, they are not in the genealogy of the 14 generations before the Messiah, but they have the same names as the Messiah's family's names, the Hamashiach, because Satan tries to copy everything the Most High does. He's the double, the devil, the duplicate, the counterfeit. Just like our Federal Reserves is counterfeit, this banking system. And you can take that to the bank. You better start investing in the name of Hawa. So, like I said, Genesis 49, the serpent, by the way, his name was Dan, which is, you pronounce it Don, because that made the ah sound, Da'an. And I met this man, and I reveal and show videos and proof that he says he's going to cause the nuclear war and cause the 911. And see, the thing is the devil is the Most High's devil. He's not out of the Most High's will. The Most High uses him to do his dirty work. And this nation, the abomination that brings desolation, Obama has caused this desolation, which is going to bring destruction. We are going into the last Trump, Donald Trump, the last Trump, who's going to bring judgment. It even says Dan, and you study the word Dan, Don, it means the judge. He's going to bring judgment on the whole nation, and this nation deserves it to be nuked like Sodom and Gomorrah was, because we have done the abominable thing and approved same-sex marriage, which is against nature and goes against the way the great I Am created us to be, man with woman and woman with man. Anything besides that is against nature. We're in 2 Corinthians 6:14, it says, do not be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. What fellowship has righteousness with lawlessness, and what communion has light with darkness? And marriage is between a husband and a wife. Revelations 19:7-8 explains, let us be glad and rejoice and give glory, for the marriage of the Lamb has come, and his wife has made herself ready. And to her it was granted to be arrayed in fine linen, clean and bright, for the linen is the righteous acts of the saints. That's Revelations 19:7-8. The scripture symbolizes marriage is between a husband and wife, like the Most High between him and his wife. He compares his wife, the bride, So, I just come to you humbly and tell you, like it says in Philippians 2:3-4, let nothing be done out of selfishness or vain deceit, but to look out for the interests of others. Do you know how humbling it was to me, a believer all my life, that I really probably was with the devil himself, deceived by him, charmed by him, but I was going by the scriptures that says forgive 70 times 7, and not to judge and condemn. And so I thought I was supposed to try to save this man, that he was just demonically possessed. But he was constantly making me angry, and I was always under the scripture, Ephesians 4:26, don't let the sun go down on your anger and give the devil a foothold. But, men, you're not supposed to be harsh with your wives, Colossians 3:19. And Ephesians 5:25-29 says to love your wives like the Most High loved the church, his bride, so much that he lay his life down for her. I've suffered a lot of abuse. That's why I wrote my book, to help domestic violence victims, those who have been sexually abused, to expose the Most High's true name, and to expose who the devil is, and to get these truths out here to hopefully save the souls of mankind, to save as many souls that I could. So I humbly come to you all, and I hope that you will listen and watch my videos. Sorry they're not perfect. I haven't been able to redo them. I wanted to publish it more professionally and edit it and whatever, but I haven't had time because I took care of my grandson and had just a lot of responsibility. So I've done the best that I could for mankind thus far, and on foot. And recently I got hurt really bad, and I am healing quickly because I believe that I know his true name. And that's why I went from first being told this would need surgery to now where this broken arm is healing quickly, and this cast will be off within a week, which is a miracle. So anyway, the scriptures that I have shared, behold, a woman will excel a man. That means she will outwit him, she will outdo him. I was 46 when I discovered these truths in Hosea 2:16, etc. So I am tearing down what the Roman Empire has built, what the Roman Catholics have done, what the devil has done, and I'm just trying to tear down the evil and the lies that's in the world. And in raw legion, religion, raw means evil, legion of demons, and that's not in our Bibles. Do you know there's over 600 books that weren't even canoned? And there is a lot of false translations and mistranslations in our word. And even in the book of Acts, the women were contributed to spreading the good news more so than any man. And so it's an improper translation that women are not allowed to teach or preach, as they say, because women were given a lot of credit in the scriptures. So thank you, and have a good life, and I hope you make it to the kingdom of heaven, all those who are believers out there. Goodbye.